We are Fairy Tale!
I am Natsu Dragneel.
Hey, I'm Gray.
Put your clothes back on, you damn underpants, Shogun.
Oh, you want to go, General Snowface?
Yeah, come on, bring it, droopy eyes.
I'm Loki, and ladies, my number is... And you can text me anytime.
I am Elfman, here for my fist to meet your face.
Natsu!
What?
Hi. Hey, Natsu!
Huh?
Lucy likes you.
Don't say weird shit like that when I'm trying to fight Gray! Oh yeah? Well, you still haven't beaten me yet, Gray.
Oh yeah, you want to go again?
Bring it then!
Until the two of you are stronger than me, no fighting!
I'll be good.
Urza, why don't you just let them be? Isn't it better this way?
Hey, Charle. Yeah? Here's a biscuit cup for you. No way.
Hey, Natsu.
Huh?
Remember when I asked you if I could be your wife a long while back?
Uh-huh.
That question still stands.
What?
It still stands.
Don't you get involved in this, Gray.
Is the big bad Natsu gonna get angry?
Fire Dragon's Fist!
Whoever the hell else we feel like bringing into the show, I'll give you a clue. Shooba-doo-ba! So hello and welcome to episode 15 of the Fairy Tale Podcast. Yeah, we're a little behind. We'll try and catch up better next week. It's just that we have AWA this week, and yeah, that's going to be crazy. That leaves us no time to record anything. This is actually the last podcast we record this week, and it's funny because it's the first podcast of the week. All right, so really quick into podcast news, we want to say that it's been amazing finding out all the details that you can find from Libsyn and our stats. We've only been up for about 26 days, and we've already got over 7,000 downloads, and that is amazing. Some of the coolest stuff is finding out where it's all been downloaded from. Our number one place that we're downloaded is actually France, and then immediately after that it's Korea, and then it's the U.S. So, you know, it's awesome. Most of our downloads come from Seoul, and we actually had 90 downloads from Tokyo. So that was really, really cool to find out about. So we really appreciate all of you guys coming by and checking us out and listening to us on iTunes, because that's just the iTunes feed. That's not even the YouTube stuff. And we promise YouTube videos will be up very shortly. We're trying to work out some bugs with Elfman's computer regarding Windows Movie Maker specifically. But, yeah, we'll try and get those videos up just as soon as we can. 10, 11, and 12 are the ones that need to be up now. You know, we're working on 13 and 14 as well in the audio. I've got to do some pickups with that before I can even send it over to him to be edited in video. And, of course, we're recording 15 now. So, yay! It is Monday the 26th. Yeah, just to give you a reference. But that's the cool stuff going on. And real quickly, we want to talk about our panel. We set up the slideshow as basically a way for us to introduce you to Fairy Tale, because what we're really doing is we're hosting a fan panel. It's just the Fairy Tale podcast is hosting a fan panel. It's not a Fairy Tale podcast panel. Fairy Tale's not nearly as well known as where we can just walk in and be like, hey, we're the Fairy Tale podcast, and everybody's like, yeah. So we're trying to get people into this series, and it's a wonderful series. You should get into it. And on with that, we are going to move over to Charle, who has a bit of news for us in the convention world. So we're going to move on to fairy tale news.
Okay, as Natsu already said, we have Anime Week in Atlanta, which is September 30th through October 2nd in Atlanta, Georgia, and we still only have Todd Habercorn as scheduled to show up. We have New York Comic Con in October 13th through the 16th, and it's in New York, New York. We have Hiro Mishima, Jeremy Lay, Colin Klinkenbeard, Todd Habercorn, and Newton Pittman. And then we have EXPCon, which is October 21st through the 23rd, and it's in St. Augustine, Florida. And the only person who's scheduled to show there is Chris Sabat. And that wraps it up for con news.
Actually, we had one more, because we were going to cover November real quick, or at least the beginning of it. Another con that is a friend of ours who used to be on our other podcast, Konoha Corner. He is the Hidan. He's actually part of getting this new convention organized, and it's called ABC, or Anime Blast Chattanooga. And
I'm going that.
Yeah, Anime Blast Chattanooga. What's really cool about this is the two guests that they have are both fairy tale. So Todd Habercorn and Colleen Klinkenbeard will both be there. So we have Natsu and Erza that will be in Chattanooga in the beginning of November. And we're really, really hoping to get to that one as well. We're working out the details. I've already sent in panel submissions and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll have I sent a submission for a Konoha Corner and a Fairy Tale fan panel that we can set all of that up and run off of that. So just in case he's really, really busy at this con and Todd can't come by, he might be able to come by at the other, because this is their first year, and it's a small con from what we understand. So hopefully things will go really well, and we'll actually get time to sit down and talk to them about Fairy Tale, because the DVDs, and this is the next part of the news, the DVDs actually come out on the 22nd of November, and we want to be promoting that like crazy. And the cool thing about the DVDs is that how they're setting up the box sets, they're going to come out each month. You know, Volume 1 comes out in November, Volume 2 will come out, or the second box set will come out in December, and then so on and so forth. And I hope the pre-orders are going well right now, because it's all in pre-order mode right now, and I hope you guys are pre-ordering the crap out of it, because that's what they're really taking a look at. And if it's pre-ordered, then they're going to go ahead and grab the next part of the series, and they're going to grab up Season 2 and see what they can do with it. And hopefully they will continue this, because I think Funimation does a great job with their dubs and subs. And I would like to see Fairy Tale catch on in the U.S. Do I want it to become overly saturated and popular? No. I don't want it to become like the Twilight of the anime world, because that's Hitalia's domain. Much offense taken. Anyway,
me.
But I would like it to hit Naruto One Piece status kind of thing. You know? Something to at least erase Bleach from my mind would be great.
Hey!
Because Fairy Tale doesn't have fillers, and that's awesome. You should take offense to that. I've seen the Bleach fillers.
Take that back right now, mister.
Nope. Alright, so that's going to wrap us up for Fairy Tale news, and we are going to move on to Charle, who has a bit of magical education for us.
Today I'm covering Happy.
In chocolate?
No.
Vanilla?
No. He's got fur. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, but you're Charle. You got fur too.
Yeah, I know, but... Come on, I pop up hairballs, okay? I like my own fur. Happy's magic type is actually Exceed, and it's classified as under caster type, but he uses Era. And Happy is a small blue cat with a white underbelly. Happy was born from an egg and has been with Natsu ever since. He is called Happy because he made everyone happy when he was born.
The blue bird of happiness.
Yeah. Happy's catchphrase is, "Aye." Happy's guild mark is located on his back. Era allows the Exi race to sprout angelic-like wings. They can carry people or objects and can fly at high speeds for short periods of time. Also, there is a time limit to how long Happy can keep his wings out. And that wraps it up for Charles' magical education. Going to hand it over to Elfman for Cooking with Elfman.
Today on Cooking with Elfman, I'm going to teach you how to make apricot beef with sesame noodles.
I want all of that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, minus the apricot. Blah. Anyway, what is sesame noodles?
I think you're gonna find out.
It's just a special type of... You ever heard of sesame seeds?
Yes, I've heard of sesame seeds, but that's what's throwing me off.
My whole thing is, how did they get sesame seeds to stick on the back of the bun? There's got to be some sesame glue.
Yeah.
No, Charle. A sesame noodle is just the name of it because it has the noodles in it along with sesame seeds.
Ah, okay.
First off, you'll need at least about 1 pound of beef top sirloin steak.
And that's not cheap or anything.
Oh. This is for a fan, though.
Welcome to Epic Mealtime Fairy Tale style.
You'll need 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 packs of any kind of noodles, as long as they're long and stringy. 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 2 cups of snow peas, 1 medium red bell pepper cut into cubes, 3/4 cups of apricot preserves. If you don't want those in there, you can have a beef with sesame noodles. A half cup of beef broth, 3 tablespoons of chopped green onions, and 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seeds divided. Now, if you want to know how to toast them, you spread them in a dry, heavy skillet over medium heat for 2 minutes, or until they're golden. First off, you want to cut the beef lengthwise in half, then crosswise in 1/4-inch strips. Combine the beef, the mustard, and the soy sauce in a medium resealable food storage bag. Seal the bag and shake to evenly distribute the marinade. Refrigerate for 4 hours or overnight. Cook the noodles according to package directions, discarding. Then you cook the noodles according to how long you need to. You know what kind you use, and while you do that, you heat oil in a large skillet over medium to high heat until it's hot. Add half of the beef with marinade and stir fry it for about 2 minutes. Then remove to the bowl. Repeat with the remaining beef and marinade, then return the beef to the skillet. Add snow peas and bell peppers. Stir fry for about 2 minutes. Add the noodles, the preserves, the broth, the green onions, and 1 tablespoon of sesame seed. Then cook for another minute until heated thoroughly. Top with the remaining sesame seeds before serving. And it makes about 4 to 6 servings. And that will be it for Cooking with Elfman. I shall pass it over to Lisanna for Reedus Gallery.
Okay, welcome to Reedus Gallery. For this week's entry, I've got a picture titled Key to My Heart by Lucia.
It's adorable and fluffy and just cute. That's, like, the main thing I'm gonna say. But what's really nice and different about this is kind of more no direct lines. A lot of people like to use the regular black and white line art with their works. These people almost went for a more textured look. I can kind of see the pencil lines almost as if they just took it right from the pencils. It's really cute. And the way that Lucy's eyes are shaded, very, 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 like, interesting. I don't see that very often. Maybe that's just me. I really like the little ping, the little shine on the key as well. Sunflowers in the background kind of give you a little bit of setting, and then, you know, their expressions are absolutely adorable in every which way. I mean, there's a lot more I could say about it, but I think I'll try and keep this short. So I'm going to go around the table and ask everybody's opinions. Elfman, thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
Alright. Loki?
Do I need to say anything?
Yes.
Thumbs up.
Natsu?
I just threw up in my mouth. I'm sorry, thumbs up. You ass.
What the hell?
It's Loki Lucy.
It's a pairing he doesn't like.
It's not that I don't like it.
Oh, we all know you have the hots for Lucy. It's
Damn right.
Hey, it's not my fault that I get the boobies this time. You can live with yourself, fire breather.
Hey, how about
Yes, I
this?
can.
Next week I'll bring in a Natsu Lucy picture.
It's okay.
Alright, Gray?
What? Sorry? I wasn't listening. Yeah, I mean, I'm joking. Yeah, thumbs up.
Charle?
thumbs up.
Alright, what is one thing you liked or disliked about this picture? Elfman?
I like the little heart.
Alright, Loki?
I mean, what's not to like about this picture? The only thing that they didn't say is where the other key's gonna go.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Natsu?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to push off this Loki migraine. Okay, you asked earlier what's not to like. I'll tell you what's not to like. You're with my woman. That's what's not to like. Go the hell
Ooh,
away.
stakes have been laid.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my fault she preferred a lion than a salamander.
Dragon. I'm a dragon.
No, you're called the salamander, so you're
Salamander.
That's just because
Not a
humans
dragon.
don't think. That's just because the rest of you don't actually believe that dragons exist. Well, guess what? They do.
Salamander is actually another word for dragon.
Thank you.
Alright, Gray?
I like how Loki's hand could have the possibility of, like, going to her boobies.
You know that's the thought process right now.
And Charle.
I just like the whole thing. It's so cute.
Alright, one word to describe this picture. Elfman.
Fluffy!
Loki.
Shiny.
Natsu.
Mine.
Not yours.
Mine.
See, that's two words. It doesn't count.
Ah! They're right next to each other, no spaces.
No. There's no hyphen.
Gray.
You can't lie about
Gray.
that bullshit.
Grope.
Nice.
And Charle.
Cuteness.
Alright, so that's going to wrap us up for this week's entry into Reedus Gallery, and I'm going to hand it back to Natsu.
Alright, and that wraps us up for Reedus Gallery and all of our segments, and we are going to move on to the manga recap. Alright, so this week's chapter is chapter 251. Actually, it's last week's chapter, but, we're okay with that. And it's called The Right to Love. And I love how it's got all the cats on there. And the question is, what are the names of all the cats on the right labeled A through O? 10 or more correct names makes you an official otaku. And I could not tell you the name of 10 of the cats. I can only tell you, like, maybe one, if I'm lucky.
I could probably do.
I can't even remember the queen's name.
Yeah, I can't remember her name either. Kind of a bad egg.
You're right. Yeah. You don't even know your mom's name.
I know. And I don't
funnier
even
is
know
I
what
bet
I'm
Happy
saying.
doesn't even know his mom or dad. I bet Happy doesn't even know his mom and dad's name.
What did you say?
I told you. We are suspending the progress of the S-level advancement exam.
I don't understand at all, Pops.
Why are you suspending it?
I want to become S-level.
Levy was a nominated candidate, not you.
I had no other choice with all the things that have happened.
Unlike the candidate, there were council members who snuck in. Grimoire Hart was interfering too.
There really was no other option this time around.
You're okay with all this? Damn it!
Why are you getting worked up about all this?
God, I really wanted S-level, damn it.
Don't worry, you won't make it next time, Gray-sama.
Even a man has his limits.
There's no way I'll give up. I will become S-level no matter the cost.
Great, Elfman and Levy. You're all giving up, aren't you? If that's the case, then I'll become S-level.
You hear me? S-level!
Settle down, Natsu.
I suppose it can't be helped. This is a special exception. Let's go ahead and start the final exam. If you can win against me, I'll promote you to S-level, Natsu.
Seriously, old man? All right! I'm all fired up.
I love everybody's reaction.
Here I go!
And they're like,
What are you doing?
I was wondering if it really was you.
Of course it's really me. How rude.
getting picked on all the time? I feel sorry for you.
What insight? Lux is impressive.
You think so? I can see in his eyes. You really think so?
I wanted just to go greet them, but I'm so nervous.
What are you scared of? I've heard a lot of different rumors. It seems deep down he's not a bad person.
Erza-san.
He's just a little awkward.
Okay, I will greet him.
Then we get to the boys' favorite page.
More titties!
I will say this, at least the guy knows how to draw, because like her waist isn't like insanely tiny.
It can't be with boobs that big.
No.
She's got the best shape.
Ow!
A medicinal spring. I suppose this would seep into her wounds.
Kana, is your right hand okay?
You mean when I received fairy glitter in my right arm? It would seem as though the rental period is over now. Lucy? Sorry.
About what?
You know, I ditched you. And I went to Mavis's grave, remember?
Don't worry about it.
But it is on my mind. Betraying your comrades is something to regret for your entire life.
I don't consider that betrayal. That's just the guild's usual antics and pranks, right? If you keep on thinking like that, Kana, it would make me sad too, right?
I didn't exactly want to become S-level. I just thought I wanted to tell my father the truth.
What's with that mopey face?
Well, that's not interesting at all.
You don't understand the true romantic feelings of a man, do you?
That's right. These fish are what's romantic.
I didn't say you could eat those. The instinct of the hunt. It is this great natural phenomenon that unifies us. Will you eat or be eaten? This is the true challenge. This is truly a man's playground.
Oh, I think I got something.
Good, Natsu. Pull it up. Because I'm not touching it.
Guild art.
Hold on a second. Natsu's male romance is awakening.
That sounds so wrong.
It sounds like Natsu's getting a boner from fishing.
Kana, something important to talk to you about.
Hmm?
Over here, Natsu and Happy.
Oh, but the fish!
Everyone's food.
What's wrong?
It's the reason I came to this guild. I came to search for my father.
That's the first I've heard of that. Is that what you wanted to talk about? Was your father a part of Fairy Tale?
Yes.
Try your best, Kana. You guys go back to the camp.
It's you, Guild Arts.
Hey?
Lots of different things happened. I've never been able to tell you before.
Well, wait a second. You?
Yeah, it's difficult to accept, isn't it?
Alright, now this is the best part.
Whose kid are you? Sarah, Naomi, Claire, Vina, Marie, Eliza? No, the hair color's wrong. Emma, Lila, Jean? Sydney? Michelle? Stephanie? Yeah.
Pops? How many women have you been with?
I got it. It's Sylvia, right? You look just like her. You're a woman, too.
I can't take it anymore. These trashy women got with my dad and are my parents? Anyways, that's what happened, and that's how it is.
Well, wait.
That's all I wanted to say. That's it. It's not like I expected you to be part of my family now or something. We can just keep on like we've been.
You're Cornelia's child. No doubt about it.
Let go.
Why didn't you say anything until now? It must have been so hard to say it, with everything that's happened till now. Cornelia was the one woman I truly loved. She was also the only woman I ever married. I was completely fixated on work, and I left that love 18 years ago. I'd just been following where the wind had taken me. But I had no idea I had a child. I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's okay. I was the one who kept it from you. It might have been wrong for me to decide that on my own, but now it feels like a huge weight has been lifted off my chest.
I had a daughter. This close to me.
Knock it off. I didn't bring this up to make you take responsibility or anything. We can just act like we always do. I'll say this one time. I'm glad I got to meet you, Father.
And I love this. The little flashbacks of itty-bitty Kana, child Kana, teenage Kana, and he's just bawling.
Kana!
I like how his rib says hug. Even my rib is hugging you.
You don't need to have those sad feelings anymore. I'll never let that happen again. From now on, if I go on a job or if I go drinking, we'll always be together.
That sounds a little annoying, doesn't it?
It's just, let me have the right to love you.
Lucy's like just silently wiping tears away, and we're in the background just bawling.
Father, when I finally come home, maybe we will meet.
We were under the warm rays of the sun, December 6th, X784, Tenro Island. Its destruction inevitably came.
To be continued! What is that big thingy? I'm totally lost.
That is the dragon, Acknowledgia. And that is the dragon that took Gildart's arm and leg and part of his ribs. Alrighty, so that pretty much wraps it up for the chapter. And we're going to go around the table or room or whatever you want to call it and give it our rating. So great, thumbs up or thumbs down?
It's the police box and thumbs up.
Really? Police box? Alright. Juvia.
Thumbs up.
Lisanna.
Thumbs up.
Elfman.
Thumbs up.
Loki.
Thumbs up.
And Charle.
Thumbs up.
One thing you liked or didn't like? Gray.
Natsu's face.
Which time?
Both of them.
All of them.
Juvia.
I love anything and everything about my Gray being there.
Lisanna.
I love how he was trying to figure out which one was her mother. He just gave off this list.
I've slept with so many people.
Loki.
I like the springtime bath.
Elfman.
The doll moment.
And Charle.
I like when Natsu's manhood is awakened.
Wait a second, Natsu's male romance is awakening. Pull it up the fish, pull it up. Oh my god. Alright, so anyway, fun stuff. So what is one thing that you liked or did not like about this recap? Gray.
So many pickups.
Juvia.
The pickups?
Loki.
I enjoyed my nap.
Elfman.
All the happiness and joy and, all that good stuff. Fluffiness.
Wait a minute.
What?
What nap? You know you totally weren't sleeping through bath time.
You are fapping.
You're talking about the manga recap.
Liar. You were so not sleeping.
Yeah, I was enjoying the lesbian moment between Lucy and Nana, yeah. Yeah, I was enjoying that.
Nana?
Yes, I was enjoying that, but on the other time, I was asleep half the time.
Liar.
Especially when you were talking.
Whatever, this was the part where Erza did all of the Gildart's dialogue. You totally weren't sleeping.
Actually, I was.
No, you weren't, because I heard you talking all throughout it, you lying bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Charle.
I like how we actually forgot to wrap this up.
Alright, so yeah, that is it for the manga recap, and pretty much it for this episode, and all that's left for us to do is, of course, to name this crazy fucked up episode. So, Gray, episode 15 is what?
Attack of the Pickups.
Juvia.
Sexy bath time?
Lisanna.
What the hell just happened?
Loki.
Springtime of youth!
I don't know if we can use that for Fairy Tale, but alright. Elfman.
Boobs, Bath, and Beyond.
Ooh, I like that.
Agreed.
Charle.
Oops, we forgot.
And I'm going with episode 15. You slept with how many women? Alright, and that is going to wrap it up for us, and we're going to play through all the ways that you can get a hold of us.
Find out about the latest Fairy Tale news, when the next episode is out, or to post on our blogs and let us know what you thought, visit fairytalepodcast.wordpress.com. You can also send us an email to fairytalepodcast@gmail.com.
Of course, all our videos are up on YouTube until we find a good feed to host them for iTunes and Zoom. However, we do not have all the audio up on our Mega Upload account, which is linked in the description for every video we post up.
If you want to follow us on Twitter to see what pretty pictures we find, new logos, ton info, and awesome music, follow us at Fairy Tale Cast.
Keep up to date on when the newest episodes and chapters come out, as well as chat with other fans of the podcast and the Fairy Tale community. Discuss all your latest obsessions, share news, and chat with the crew of the podcast. Also be sure to send us your AMVs to post as well as any cosplay images you have. Help our community of fans to grow. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. We certainly did. We had a lot of fun with it, and there's actually a second hidden track underneath all of this. So if you'd like to see what it's like for Erza to do Gildart's dialogue, well, we may be putting that up on a CD of outtakes that we've got together for Fairy Tale and selling it at cons and stuff soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Selling it at the price of your soul.
Or just a simple price on iTunes. Yeah, that pretty much is it. Of course, you know, if you want to help us out, you can go to that Konoha Corner website, which is konohacornerpodcast.webs.com. Click on that donation button, and it'll take you to our PayPal, where you can donate however much money you want into Happy's little pouch. But while we appreciate you helping us out, remember the reason why we're all here, and that, of course, is the Fairy Tale series, and helping to keep Hiro Mashima employed, and that's really, really easy to do. All you have to do is purchase the anime, which is coming out on the 22nd of November. Again, pre-order through Amazon. Get that stuff going. And, of course, all the manga. Volumes 1 through 15 are now out. And, of course, any of the Fairy Tale swag that's out there. And trust me, there's plenty. And once again, if we find any video games, trust me, Ray will be the first to know.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, so I am Natsu Dragneel, and I'm saying, holy shit, man. Like, it's awesome that you're a dad, but can I go back to catching my fish?
I'm Charle, and derp the derp.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Wow, happy pass the derp on to Charle.
I am Elfman, and I get to pet Shaw tomorrow.
Roleplay. I'm Gray, and Shao can't attack me like she can attack Natsu.
I'm Juvia, and I'm going to join Lucy and Kana in the bath based on my you may want to do on.
Yay! I'm Lisanna, and Juvia sometimes really scare me.
I'm Loki, and I'm already there taking pictures.
You back the fuck off, man.
Picture, it didn't happen, bro. Picture, it didn't happen.
I have
Alright, so that will wrap it up for us. We are signing out. Once again, remember, mages are so much cooler than pirates. Peace out from the greatest guild in the world.